Hello and welcome everyone to part 4 of the Rome Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue during the intern phase straight away from last time. Sparta pushing out with their fleet there, pushing back what remains of Epirus. The Etruscan League coming down with some ships, and they're attacking me by both land and sea, besieging me rather than attacking me to the end, but oh no, here they go, they have now deployed against me, and it looks like I am going to utterly dominate them. They have got an admiral with, looks like a ballista on the front there. By the looks of things, as you can see, by strength of forces, I will absolutely annihilate them. And they have very few land troops, so I am just going to auto-resolve this, and I'm going to do it in a protective stance. A decisive victory. We lost 45 men, they lost half their forces, and I'm going to kill the captives, which should send them packing there, and it sent their blockading force away. They've now come to attack me here, and what am I being reinforced by? I'm being reinforced by garrison army of Riorii, plebs, levies, and I even have some raiding ships just against the general. And I'm going to auto-resolve this as well, because chances are I will end up getting one of my ships smashed to bits again, like I did last time, and that way we've sunk the Etruscan League. There we go. Kill the captives again. I know there's certain factions like Sparta, they actually do well from having a higher slave economy, so I'm not sure about enslaving too much, because also I don't want slaves developing. Releasing them is good if you want to then gain peace with the enemy faction. So if they've attacked you and they're a mighty big faction, you release them. That does, you know, it doesn't hinder your relations as much, so you might well be open to peace then. But I can see why killing would be generally the most worthwhile one, so they don't come back. An earthquake. We've had an earthquake and no one is safe. Oh dear. We'll have to go check that out, but let's just check out the army traditions that we can now employ here. So, pretty standard: siege engineering experts, accomplished skirmishers, or formidable fighters. So let's go for formidable fighters, pretty standard one, to be honest. And there's loads of stuff: hidden agent exposed, increase in rank, which is my admiral over here. Oh, we've also got for his fleet, for assault ships, or heavy weapons, or marksmen, I'm going to go for formidable marines, and for my general, or my admiral rather I should say, it will give him zeal. The zeal boost. One authority when leading a fleet, plenty of retainers to choose from the household pool. Lot of them to go for. Research complete, cohort organisation, troubled populace. That's fair enough. That is going to get less and less gradually. Cultural differences is the main thing, so we're going to need to spread some culture. If we can, at some point. Roman hamlet to a Roman village. Upgrading that settlement eventually. Household expands. What do we got? Plus 5% melee attack for assault ships, fleet only. Okay, that's pretty useful. A healer, center pool. There's too many household traits really. Maybe they should take longer to develop. But war declared between Liguria and the Etruscan League, which I believe is these guys. Yeah. Don't know why they're suddenly declaring war on them. In fact, I'm thinking of declaring war on them myself very soon. I think we've gone through everything. There's an earthquake over here. Well, there has been. So we can see the negative impact from that. Minus 10 public order per term. Minus 50% construction costs. 50% from region wealth. And everything has been destroyed, essentially. So I have to spend my money on rebuilding things. We'll leave the Field of Mars till last. We're going to get the repair going on my public order buildings, my Roman hamlet first. Now I have my army up here, and I was going for Patavium, but I think actually I'm going to go for Liguria at Genua, Genua, because they have less men. And it's a smaller settlement, so they're not going to get such a big boost. If I go for the province capital here, then they have an army there and a lot of reinforcements, and this army doesn't have a lot. Plus they have an army, it seems, or they have a general ready at the border. So I brought my men over. I can't put them in defensive stance just yet, because they've used up all their movement points, so we'll do that next time, but I'm going to hold these guys at the border here. Now you may notice while I'm hovering over the Velites, there are some minor stat changes on the units. Notably their range is decreased to 70. That's because I'm testing out, at the moment, the Radious missile, or the Radius mod, not a missile mod, the Radius mod, which changes battles only, so it's save game compatible. So I'm giving it a go because it seems to make a lot of morale tweaks. It slows down some unit animations as well, so fights should last longer and kind of seem as they should. I know the Creative Assembly have announced that they're going to be making their own slowdown tweaks and things like that in their next patch, so I will probably remove this mod once that patch comes out, if it includes those updates, purely because I also want to be testing the vanilla game right now. But right now I want to give this mod a quick go, and for those of you, that are looking for some tweaks, this should hopefully help. So, but I do want to do most of these Let's Plays kind of as vanilla Let's Plays so far. After I've done these first few, then I may use some mods afterwards, but I would like to see what impact CA does as well, and patch with. So anyway, we've researched those cohorts. We can go on and get auxiliary, but I think I've really neglected my land management and things like that, my civil policy, so let's get some civil research going. I've got my cohorts now, and once I have enough money, which is 3,800, I can get legionaries and veteran legionnaires. And also unlocks recruitment of first cohort and Praetorians. Nice. So that's pretty cool. Right. Commander. Just want to have a look here. We can get veteran legionnaires right now, actually. They've replaced Astarte. If only you could... Oh, you can retrain these guys. I don't know if that means... Because I think I've got a workshop somewhere, haven't I? No, maybe it does mean I can retrain them into legionnaires. Or veteran legionnaires. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, there we go. Sweet. That's pretty cool. So let's send all the Astarte. Actually, let's keep one, so we can see the... Oh, I can't... Why can't I train these guys over? Oh, not enough money. Lol. So let's have a look at the stat changes, though. So 49 melee attack, weapon damage is 51, compared to... Okay, so same weapon damage. These guys are veteran, though, actually, so I should probably lose. But their melee attack has gained plus 10. We've got a higher charge bonus. Melee defense, those guys are veterans, it's pretty much the same. Armor has gone up. Health is 40 and base morale 66. Yeah, so the armor, health, and base morale's all gone up. So they have all improved, and these guys look cool. I don't know if they'll be using the Lorica Segmentata. Thanks to you guys who told me about that. The kind of the branded plate armor that the Romans used that I was trying to think of. But that's all I can do this turn, so I'm going to end the turn. But yes, it does seem... It's an awesome looking armor. Oh, hello. What do we got? We've ended the non-aggression pact with Carthage, so I might see if I can put out another one, because I don't want to go to war with them just yet, and they've just expanded their region there. And we've been attacked once again by the Etruscan League, and we can control a large army with all the reinforcements and what have you. But really, there's no point here. We're just going to auto-resolve. I'm hoping I'll get a slightly larger battle soon, because I would like to show off the, or rather try out, the Radius mod. I will have a link in the description so you guys can try out the Radius mod. It's a very simple install. You just follow the install instructions. You're basically putting it in your Rome 2 data folder, and you just copy, you extract the file, and you just put the one file in there, and instantly changes everything. But it's save game compatible, and you can just take it out when you don't want it. It just changes unit stats, so, and tweaks animation speeds and stuff. But hopefully, you know, it should make a lot of difference, because it's also got a lot of morale changes as well, so that units won't break as much and that they'll fight longer. So that should also increase battle length to kind of the standard time we're used to, rather than the slightly faster battles we're seeing at the moment.
Commander.
A marine or ramming bonus, soldier charge bonus for all units. That's army only. That's fair. Yeah, we're gonna go for soldier. Household expands. Center pool. Trait gained. Keen. Oh, he's gained that as his actual trait, which they go over here. Traits. And he's got his gladius at the moment. Let's see how we're doing in the family. 30% we hold. Other houses are doing a little bit better. It's probably because I've got art generals with their, well, they're gaining notoriety and what have you. I am considering also adding on a 2 or 4 turn per year mod, because at the moment each turn is a year, and it does mean my generals die and age quickly. Well, you know, on average, if you get one at 17, you know, they should last a good 30, 40 turns, but sometimes you're getting quite a lot of old guys. But I don't know. I think, really, I'd only use that mod if seasons were introduced, and at the moment, there are no seasons on the campaign map. There are seasons on the battle map as such. Let's retrain some more of these guys. I'm ignoring my settlement that's been hit by the earthquake right now, because I just want to get these legionnaires. So they're all now legionnaires. It doesn't cost much to retrain them, which is alright. Next turn, hopefully we can start doing that. Commander. I don't think I've got enough troops, though, to really... I can probably push out. I don't think I've definitely not got enough to besiege them, especially with that army there, plus the garrison force. They're going to have a lot of men.
My skills are yours.
And let's see if we can get some military setup. No, we can't, because I don't have enough money. Right. I don't want to declare war on them just yet then, so I'm just going to sit on the border. I may have just trespassed a little bit. Don't know where I actually am. I think I'm just on the line. We'll find out, though, next turn. But I need to probably send some more troops that way. My fleet is slowly replenishing. Very, very slowly. It's going to take 5 turns to replenish. If I upgraded that to a shipyard, then it would probably replenish faster. Or shipwright, rather. This force here, I could bring this one over to attack as well. But for now, I'm not too worried. I was going to get... Why have they got... Someone's facing attrition. Oh, the Etruscan League, they went in there. Carthage, though, I would like to gain a non-aggression pact again with them. As I said, I don't want to get...
Will find an attentive...
I don't get drawn into another fight down there just yet. And we've got a trade agreement too. Sweet. I'll take that. Let's try and keep them on our good side. They're friendly now. We can keep Carthage away from attacking us. Then that's all good. And defensive allies with Novia Carthage and Libya. But I could push on Syracuse. Or Syracuse, I should say. Because they're not allied with anyone. And nobody cares about them right now. So I have my target down south. And I can get... That's probably going to upset the... probably going to upset the Carthaginians. Although that looks like it's going to rebel anytime soon. Syracuse. Reasonable force. Thunderbolts of Zeus.
At your command.
I could bring this army down.
Ready for battle.
And we could link up here.
At your command.
Scipio down here. And I can build, or rather I can expand here, but I don't have enough money then to do anything else. I don't want slums to develop, so I'm going to leave that for now. End the turn once more. I'm hoping we can have a battle soon with that tribe, but I don't want to throw myself into a war which I can't win just yet. Sparta continually going after Epirus from Apollonia, and Epirus has come back and taken out Sparta. And it looks like they're coming over to attack me once more, the Etruscan League. They're not going to let Alia go. And what's going on here? Looks like some of their forces just left, and a lot of them are on their ships, and they've just expanded out as well. Their settlement has expanded. Thank you for expanding for me. For my future conquest. And duty calls. The commander has died. What can we go for? We can go for veteran legionnaires or general's bodyguard. Cavalry generally for just quick movement around the battlefield, but veteran legionnaires would seem cool for the general. I'm going to make this one a veteran legionnaire. So who can we go with? We've got Cornelia, House of Julia, which would be worthwhile because it's my own family. Genua, well, we're going to go with my own family here. I know it's minus 5 senators, so we're choosing someone from within our own family. But which arm is this? The one up here? This is the one up here. Political intrigue, assassination attempt. Target party Julia. Failed to assassinate. They've wounded him, so you can come back in, or we can use him. So we're 30 still. Gaining more people within the house. But this is such a confusing system, I've actually kind of decided now. I probably should read through all the whole politics and family things. But I think I would much prefer... I've changed my mind. I much prefer the old family, this tree system. Previously I was a bit like, meh, I don't mind. Now I'm kind of like, it's confusing. Probably though, I need to give it a chance and actually read about how to work it all. I still need more troops up here.
For battle. Ready for orders.
Really should, if I could send some Triarii over or something. Principes. We can retrain the Principes to Legionnaires. Or Legionaries, rather. And they have slightly bigger charge bonus and melee attack than the Hastati brothers. Can't retrain that one yet, though. I like how that upgrades them, though. That's cool. I like that. With the cohort backs, if we eventually get that. Oh, the prices have gone down. Obviously, there was... Oh, yes, because of the earthquake, there was a lot of more construction costs, 50%. So we can get first cohort and Praetorians, some of the best units I think Rome has.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
And I can upgrade these guys here, though they're not going to be attacking Syracuse any time soon. So really, these guys could be brought up and support them up here. And I could leave the general at Rome.
At your command. We hunger for battle.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to bring these guys up. So we're going to put them into forced march mode, and we're going to get them up here. 2 turns, they will be there. And then next turn I can retrain them. Starty. So
Commander,
we may have to wait till they're out of forced march mode. Again, just going to leave these guys here. Research. We've researched land management now, so let's research some iron tools. End the turn again. If I don't get a battle in this part, then check out my Sparta part, which will be up after this one. And there should most likely be a battle in that one. Sparta's always ready for war, and we're getting ready to attack Athens. And then face the might of Macedon. And they've attacked me once again, and it's auto-resolve time. At least the auto-resolve's good in this game. At least that's done well. Etruscan League still survives somewhere. Well, unless there's a faction destroyed message that comes up, but I think they've probably still got an army or a fleet somewhere hanging about. Oh, and they've just sailed away with their, or run away with their forces. Now might be the perfect time to strike, but my reinforcements are still a day's forced march away. Or rather a year's forced march away. Faction destroyed, Etruscan League, so they are dead. Good. Hidden agent exposed. That's my one there. Let's see if we can actually use her to... Can we manipulate? No, not with any real success. We can't really poison with much success either. We could try and sabotage or poison their wells for quite a bit, but actually I really should repair my settlements. Is it me, or was that being slowly repairing anyway? Oh, it will repair at slowly at no extra cost, or may be repaired within one turn 40% of its original cost. Ah, So it will be repaired slowly. I could just leave it then. I'm not recruiting anything right now. Sure, that's cool. Didn't realise about that. I think that's
Ready
good.
for battle.
Instead of waiting for their mysterious overlord to magically retrain... No, I can't retrain them. To magically retrain... oh, these guys have just gone to legionaries. They were Hastati, but they went up to... These guys went to veteran legionnaires.
Commander.
Do they not? Legionaries. I swear these guys went to veteran mode.
Ready for battle.
They're just legionnaires. Huh. Okay, I thought I was doing them to veteran ones. These guys aren't veteran ones, are they? I've gone mad. I've gone mad. I don't know what Principes become the same as the Hastati upgrade, though. But, meh. So, let's force march this army all the way up here. Bring them some more legionaries. Running all the way up on their horse. So we should you could have more than one general in an army, that'd be fine. But now it's just dude on his own, so we're going to bring you back to Rome.
Call this a garrison. Ready
And
for
now
battle.
with this army, I'm ready to attack. Declare war.
We take this settlement for Rome.
And we can actually push and attack this turn. It seems that we've got a decent chance of doing it. Celtic tribesmen, Celtic skirmishers, because their large army, wherever that went, the actual field army has gone somewhere. So let's assault. Let's see how Radius's mod affects the battles, if we notice anything different or not. We shall soon see. So they do have a small army about called the Warmongers. Oh damn it! I was going to rename all the armies from your suggestions. I will have to do that next time. I've got a gap in my Rome parts and another Rome part now till Thursday, so I will get them done for Thursday. God damn it! Had some good. You guys gave me some good names too, so I will incorporate them into my armies. Although I don't have that many armies at the moment, so I'll only be changing literally 2 of them. But it's still nice to get started. Also, I like some people's ideas for like my Spartan and my Iceni Let's Play, which was using kind of the names of some of the mercenary bands from Game of Thrones, such as like the Second Sons, things like that, which does sound pretty cool.
Jupiter gives us
So
strength.
the Velites,
Equites.
Equites,
General!
Veteran Legionnaires, which is my general. And they look cool. They don't have the segmentata. They're kind of the
Jupiter
male
gives us
shirts.
strength.
Which looks pretty darn cool. So Velites rather have that shorter range, as I mentioned before, so it's something to bear in mind. But I always thought that the main thing this mod does, it makes archers have something like 135 range.
By your command.
The javelin men have a range of 70.
Battle group awaiting orders.
Actually, no, I want these guys to be group 2.
Banding battle.
Slingers have a range of 130, so it's just under archers. But I always did find that weird that archers didn't have the longest range in the game. Longbow units, so I assume that attributes to Celtic tribesmen and things like that, or, you know, perhaps Pontus as a bow faction. Longbows have 140 range with this mod as well, so there is an improvement there, which I think is quite good. And there's also a lot of morale tweaks, which we're going to find out very soon. So let's have a look. Can't see anyone in the settlement just yet. We can see their fleets, though, coming in. Their Celtic tribesmen coming in on their ships.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
But I cannot see a single one of them. Oh, no, there we go. They've formed up over here. As I said previously, I have lowered my graphic settings a smidge to the following. Mainly just so that I can run the game a bit smoother while recording as well. But once we get those optimization patch in and some drivers from Nvidia, which the latest I've read on the GeForce forums suggests that they could be coming in a beta format in the next couple of days. It's promising. So once that goes up, then hopefully I'll be able to just crank it back up to extreme, which is where my PC should be able to handle this game quite comfortably.
Happy to serve, Sons of Mars.
Sons of Mars.
Double time.
Also, those of you that are noticing the lag when you hold down spacebar to see where units are going to kind of preview to, very simple reason why that's happening is because actually if you look, it's rendering an image of where the units are going to be. So technically it's rendering like kind of double the units, which is why you get a huge cut in FPS when you hold down spacebar. What they've done in previous Total War titles is just made it dots to show the formation of where each man's going to stand, which has pretty much no FPS impact at all, because it's just really small little holographic dots. So hopefully that's something that CA will revisit and realise that that's a better system for that. But then again, this system may well work if it was properly optimised. So we're going to go and push forward. So we're going to move forward with the Javelin men. And then with this second group of Legionnaires, I'm actually going to march them in column formation over here. Although marching, we will actually make them march rather than getting them to run. And then these infantry are just going to form up behind my skirmishers. And I'm going to get my commander to come behind them too. Cavalry, trying to look for the best place to kind of flank on in, because there's a lot of skirmishers they've got back here, but they're also mixed in with several spear units. Tribesmen. So I'm going to hold back with them. I could hit the reinforcements. They're Celtic slingers, short swords, and noble horse. So that's their general. So I'm going to bring my cavalry to the beach, ready to hit them with a good charge. So I've got to get used to the shorter range now with the javelin men. We're going to put them on flaming shot because that does a nice bit of damage, and then we're going to push them right forward. We're going to get them to walk though, and then with the infantry we're going to put behind because we want the skirmishers obviously to come back behind them. My general can continue just to walk up. But I've taken the Velites out of skirmish mode because I prefer to do that myself. And it may be that I only need to remove a couple of these guys here. But they are charging me straight away. You can see if they can get a volley off. Or a couple of them off at least before we need to pull them back. And as you can see, we've revealed quite a few units over here. Celtic skirmishers and slingers. So we're going to continue firing on them. Meanwhile, my legionaries, or my legionaries, I keep calling them legionnaires, and they're legionaries. Casually marching over here, which is pretty cool. Also something that Radious has done, which I should have mentioned, is that for Roman units, they've given them the attacking testudo and the defensive testudo now, which I haven't tried out yet, but let's try out the defensive testudo. So I don't know what the difference between defensive and attacking is at the moment. Oh, they can't move. There we go. Okay, that's the simple thing about defensive. So that's for bracing themselves, and then the attacking one, they can move. And they go into an attacking column, which is pretty cool. Right, so the enemy has just landed. So we are going to go for charges down here. We've got cavalry testudo they can even form, which is pretty cool, and Draco, which is against mounted units, which you don't really need right now. So here we go, charging on in. I'm going to get the charge. I'm going to try and then pull out with the cavalry. Same with this unit over here. Just get them out as soon as possible. Whoa, they took a lot of damage. They must have come up. Was that the noble horse obviously has spears, which I did not realise. Fail. But we did carve up a lot of their skirmishers over here with this unit at least. Meanwhile, we're still skirmishing. Oh no, they pull back. They've got a unit over here. Slingers. So we're going to bring the legionaries over here. Put them in attacking testudo. So they get some defense from all the missile troops. Which is pretty cool. Now with these guys, I'm going to start marching them in. Start marching, and we can actually march. Oh, that's cool. You can march over the ceiling. It does destroy it, but I do like that. I do like that. Okay, so we lost a lot of cavalry there. That wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. So we're going to keep out with the cavalry. We're going to pull the cavalry back over here. And I've got this unit of legionnaires, which I'm going to need more than just one unit here. So we're going to pull another unit across and 2 velites to hold this flank. With cavalry, we're going to keep them back here. The main attack is going to come from these legionnaires over here. Legionaries, rather, damn it. Let's use the whip and just go for a big, insane charge. Should get... Oh, that annihilated them. So their combat animation should be slow. I can't probably tell the best right now because it's lagging a little bit while recording. But let's have a look. At a glance, it does seem slower, which is good. Well, I can't make a definite comment on that just yet. We're going to go into attacking Testudo with both of these guys, and we're going to attack the short swords. We should get one volley off from the velites, and then we're going to pull them round. Zoom on in here and see the battle going. I can see a noticeable slowdown in combat. It's slower than before. It's not as crazy fast. You can actually appreciate some of the unit battle animations now. So I am impressed with that. So if you guys want to test that out yourself, then as I said, link for it will be in the description. So by all means, go and try it out. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as I am. And I know I'm engaging this battle quite slowly, but already the combat isn't anywhere near as fast as it was.
Missile infantry at your command.
So let's push up with the velites. And I'm going to push up with these 3 units in front.
Advance at speed, legionaries.
Attack with this unit of legionaries. Oh, that's such a better battle speed. Fantastic. Now I can really see that. I can really appreciate that. So they've tried to pull back from that now. Sending in their next unit. Skirmishers. Send them in. Got my general still here. In attacking Testudo. Cavalry finished off the skirmishers there. So what have we got left up here? Short swords, skirmishers. Let's send the cavalry against them. And we'll send the legionaries against the noble horse and bring the skirmishers over like so. Oh, we got Celtic tribesmen. No, 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 no. Back, 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 back. Didn't see the tribesmen, line of sight. But my legionaries should soon make quick work of them. So 1 unit on the short swords, 1 on the Celtic tribesmen. Oh, we've been flanked in the back. My legionaries are holding, they're pushing them back. We're pushing up here with the legionaries, so see my velites are just out of range. We're going to push them up 1 more time so they can start hitting. Bring my velites into the town square over here because I really need to start pushing up with my legionaries right now. So we're going to start marching in. And I'm going to send in my general too.
Legionary! Orders! Melee horsemen! Proud Romans!
Short swords are actually putting up a decent fight towards my my legionaries.
Missiles awaiting target!
And we're capturing their town square, which also victory points have had their capture rate decreased and their number of points required increased, so that it takes longer to capture them.
Your orders! Legionary!
We've defeated the majority of the troops here. It's just the last few in the square now.
Our
Send the
enemy
general
have
in there.
lost a victory point.
Enemy's lost the victory point.
Legionary!
My legionary's taking quite a pounding here, actually. See if we can watch some of these close fights. Oh, right in the face. But my reinforcing unit of legionaries comes on in and helps push the enemy back.
Swift riders at your command!
And we've seen away the Celtic tribesmen with my cavalry all the same.
Orders!
So now the final unit to take down is that noble horse unit, which we're going to try and see if we can flank with cavalry as well. We've taken the settlement, we've pushed out the majority of the forces, so I can now just
Double time!
form up with most of my men.
Ready and waiting!
My general can chill here,
Ready kings!
turn these guys round.
Legionary!
I don't know about you guys, but when I'm sort of near the end of a battle, I always try and form up my men in a cool formation. Don't know why, just for funsies. Are these Celtic skirmishers broken? No. Where are the noble horse? They disappeared? Have I defeated them without knowing it? I swear they're over here. Ah, here they are.
Charge! Legionary!
Here we go. Close range Pilar.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And we charge on in. And with cavalry, let's bring them down. Bring them round. Let's take a look at my columns of awesome.
Legionaries!
Does make you feel good.
Ready kings! Orders!
So yeah, I'm impressed with the changes that and the tweaks that Radius has made. I mean, they're not too extensive changes, but he's done a good job charging with the cavalry. Changed various combat animation speeds,
The enemy general.
which suits the game, I think, a lot better. Enemy general is now dead. Unit stats have been changed briefly as well, I think, to better reflect, you know, their ranges and things like that. And morale has been tweaked so that units don't break as easily and that they stay to fight until there's a lot fewer of them left. Way, and they've broken. Celebrations all round.
Forward! Ready! Advance!
The enemy fort will soon be ours.
Cavalry free now to just mop up the remainder of the enemy. And their city is going to be ours anytime soon. And the battle is won.
Melee horsemen! Your orders! Equites! Legionaries! Equites! Man forward! Brave Romans to a man!
And there we go. We can end the battle. We'll end it there. Decisive victory. Happy with that. So we lost 475 and we killed 2,020, and the enemy has about 200 odd left, if that, and includes all their garrison forces. The battle went on for 15 minutes. I will take about 5 minutes of that for me just slowly deploying and things like that, but the battle was generally longer for a battle of its type. So, if you want longer, normal-seeming battles, try Radius's mod, but as I said, bear in mind that Creative Assembly are aware of battle speeds, and they have already stated that they will be slowing down combat animations and things like that, as Radius has done in his mod. But he also does a lot of other changes, a lot of stat changes, and balancing to units, which I think is good. Especially the ranges, makes archers once again more dominant. I always thought that archers not having a slightly further range than slingers was a bit silly. Generally, I don't know much about slingers though. I just kind of saw from it that surely you could fire an arrow further than you could hurl a sling, but then the whole motion of a slingshot does lend itself to, you know, building up that power to release extended range. So there you go. And we will occupy.
Is that all?
Increase in rank.
Ready for battle.
Huzzah. Well done
We
to you.
hunger for battle.
Well done, men. We have fought and won a mighty victory this day. Ah, and you can gain a trait. That's for fleets, cunning, armor, wise fisherman, morale, public order. So many to choose from. Not sure I can actually deal with anymore. Think I'm gonna go for missile attack range for all units. Should be a good one. And we'll go for commander. Give him that. But that's where I'm going to end it for now, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this part. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.